What's up guys, Toasty here, Get Burnt, and today I wanted to make a video of my first impressions of the Attack on Titan video game for the PS4, PS3, and PS Vita. So keep in mind that I haven't played the PS3 or PS Vita versions. I bought the game on the PS4. Also know that the game has not released or been announced to release in the United States or Europe yet. I got this game by making a Japanese PlayStation account and using codes from PlayAsia in order to purchase it on the Japanese PSN store. A video on how to do it from Rhyme Style will be in the link in the description. Keep in mind that this means that the entire game is in Japanese and that you won't be able to understand most things unless you speak the language. So on the game itself, this game has two modes that you'll mainly be playing. The Shingeki mode, which is a story mode, and the Outer Wall Investigation mode, which is pretty much a free mode. In story mode, you seem to play through the story of Attack on Titan while playing as all the main characters, Eren, Mikasa, Armin, and much more. So far, I'm not completely through the story, but it seems that it's the same as the first season of the anime, along with some extra content that contains characters from season 2. But keep in mind that these events are not in season 2, so you won't get spoiled if you haven't seen it yet by the time that you play the game. The game's graphics look identical to the anime and with very thick outlines on all of the characters, which looks great. It feels like they really ripped the anime and made it into a game, which I think is really great. The cutscenes are great, they look phenomenal, at least to me, so the story, from what I played, is very enjoyable. As enjoyable as the anime? Maybe. Really depends on the personal perspective. Other than that, we have the Outer Wall Investigation mode, where you select any character that you've played through in the story and do certain missions. These missions are given difficulty through the amount of stars that they have. The missions are okay, but the story mode seems to really be the main attraction of the game due to it being a coherent story. Free mode is more something where you can kill time by killing all the Titans, and that's really it, instead of blasting through the story. I want to now talk about all the things that I do like and that I don't like about this game. First, the good stuff. The movement in this game is amazing. It reminds me of Spider-Man 2 on the PS2. While it may seem janky at first, you kind of get the hang of it after a little bit, and it's really fun to swing around with your maneuver gear through the city. It's really great. I love the movement, and it's something that's probably my biggest thing I love about the game. The killing of Titans is very satisfying, and how you get splattered with blood after you kill a Titan is really awesome. And as I said before, the cutscenes are just great. Playing as a Titan is also so much fun, and it's so satisfying to punch and kick the Titans all around. It's really great, as well as all the destruction that happens in the city. It feels like you're really in the anime itself. Now for the bad stuff. The characters from what I played don't feel very unique. The big difference with all of them is how much damage that they do. For instance, Levi and Mikasa have very high damage, which means they can kill Titans really fast, while Armin has very low damage, so he can barely kill Titans as quickly as they can. Also, from what I played, the difficulty hasn't really escalated at all. Difficulty seems to mainly be about how much things that you could actually tie onto with your maneuver gear, which isn't really that tough because you could actually tie yourself to a Titan's back, so you can do whatever you want through there. So it's not really as tough as it makes it seem, as well as the fact that they give you a horse in very open areas to actually traverse the landscape a lot easier without your maneuver gear. And the way that you kill Titans when you actually latch onto the back of their neck and wait to swing at them is really not difficulty, it's more timing. You don't really have that much of a difficult time killing Titans in this game unless you're playing as Armin. The game can be fun, but after a while you'll notice how repetitive killing Titans really is. Slicing the backs of Titans can only be so fun before it seems boring. Now keep in mind, killing Titans in the game is very satisfying, as I just said, but it is something that will get monotonous over time. So it depends on what kind of player you are, but after a week or so I feel that I will probably get a little bit more tired of playing the game because of how repetitive it really is. It's also pretty stupid that it seems like you can't actually play as a Titan in free mode. Now, this is something that seems story mode exclusive, and if it is, that's actually really dumb because pretty much what I wanted to do was play as a Titan in the free battle mode and just kick Titans around and spend time doing that. Now, while that is also going to probably end up being repetitive after a while, especially with the same animations on things, it still would have been nice to play it in free mode, and that doesn't seem to be an option. It just seems stupid that you can't play as a Titan in free mode. I was hoping that you'd be able to, but for who knows, maybe you actually are able to play it and I just haven't gotten there yet. So what are my real first impressions? Attack on Titan for the PS4 is a decent game. You'll enjoy it more if you're a fan of the anime or manga. This game is really meant to adhere to those fans of the series already. This is a game that you'll most likely love for around a week but then get tired of it. Or maybe if you have different tastes, it's entirely possible that you'll hate it from the start. I personally really enjoy it at the moment. Don't let me scare you away from getting the game though. Whenever it comes to the US, whenever that happens, try it for yourself in some way before really getting a solid opinion. Is it the game that Attack on Titan fans have been waiting for? Possibly. It's really as good as I think an Attack on Titan game can really get. Who knows, maybe after some time after season 2 we may get another game that follows on the character creation route that the 3DS game tried to do. But this is probably the best Attack on Titan game so far. So have you purchased it? Do you think you will? Let me know in the comments below. Also be sure to like if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.